Alright, hello everyone. My name is Kurt Hauptmann. I am Vorplattler of Die Gemütlichen Schubplattler in Anaheim, California, Gulfport, North America. And today we're going to learn how to do the Haushummer. So to begin the Haushummer dance, we start with two stomps. Of course, hands on our Hosenträger. So notice how when I stomp with my right foot, my left foot comes up a little bit, right? Just like this. And before we start our actual plottling, we're going to do a couple more stomps. We're going to stomp right, left, right, right. So let's try everything in sequence, all the stomps that I just did. 2, 3, 4. And then now we're going to start the plottler. So I'm going to try to hum the music a little bit so that it makes a little more sense, so you're not just seeing me doing some hits. So I'm going to do the stomps and then our first plottler sequence, all to music. Okay, so what you just saw me do was the Neunerschlag. And so now I'm going to break down in sequence what the Neunerschlag looks like. We start out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now for reference, notice how all my weight is on my right leg, and I have my left leg up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the hits always alternate. I never use my left hand twice in a row, and I never use my right hand twice in a row. And so then we're going to finish up the Neunerschlag sequence, and that is right, left, and around. 4, 7, 8, 9. So let's try the whole sequence together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And notice how for 7, 8, 9 I did shift my weight. We will also be doing another hit in the sequence for the Haushummer, known as the Zwölferschlag, or 12 hits. And the 12 hits, it's also alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So notice how each time my hands alternated. And also notice how I shifted my weight. The first 6 hits, I'm standing on my right foot. My final 6 hits, I'm standing on my left foot. And so now, the music, we listen to the music, and the music tells us what to do in sequence, whether we're doing a Neunerschlag or a Zwölferschlag. So, why don't we now try it with music? We'll try it all together. Notice when I danced to the music, I did skip ahead a little bit, a bit of a preview of what we're going to dance next. So as you saw, I alternated between the Neunerschlag and the Zwölferschlag. Now the Zwölferschlag only occurs once in the plottler portion, whereas the Neunerschlag occurs multiple times. The second part that you saw, where I was jumping in the air, is referred to as the Hochsprung. And there's a whole sequence involved in terms of us getting to the Hochsprung, completing the Hochsprung, and then picking up our girls to perform the Waltz. So, the Hochsprung, we start out exactly the same as we did for the plottler portion, except this time, after we do our initial Neunerschlag, after we start our 2 stomps, and then our 4 stomps, and the 1, 2, and then we do our Neunerschlag, after that we jump right into the Hochsprung. So that sequence will look something like this. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Bum, bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, up. Now notice how I did those hits, right? It's a real simple sequence. Back, 2, and as my left leg is out, I kick out my right. And I hit it with my fingertips of my right hand, and I go down, back down on one knee. So we'll do that sequence again. It's merely a shifting of your weight. And I come back up, my hands are still up, and I can stomp, 1, 2, and go right into my second Haushummer. And I'm now in the standing position, and now I will go waltz to pick up my girl.